understand. Why would the hospice board want to cancel your contract?
That's what I'm here to find out.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
Look, they didn't even talk to us, Mary. No notification, nothing.
Of course, I wasn't in my office all day yesterday.
Well, maybe it was money, you know, like a budget cutback or something like that?
Oh, no, that money was absolutely secure. You know, there was a special meeting of the hospice board yesterday, only I hadn't gotten the minutes yet, so...
Well, what was the meeting about?
I don't know. Why don't you come by my office this morning and we'll read the minutes together?
Mary, I don't want to read the minutes. I need an explanation for my crew.
Okay. Oh, take it easy, John.
This is the first break some of these guys have had since Nam. What do I tell them?
Let me call my secretary. I'll see if she knows anything.
Jason doesn't know what happened?
No, he knows as little about this as I do.
Hi, it's Mary. I have a problem. Have we got the minutes from the special meeting of the hospice board yesterday? Perfect. Would you look through that for me, please, and see if there's anything in it about frame construction? Just looking at it right now. Yes, what? Really? Why? That's it, huh? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll be in a little later.
Well, what'd you find out?
Several members of the hospice board threatened to quit unless your contract was terminated.
Why?
It seems there was some personal antagonism toward Jason.
Because of what?
I don't know. The minutes didn't go into that.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that just because someone doesn't like Jason, my entire crew is out of work? Come on, that doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, John. I don't understand it at all.
Who is on this board anyway?
Grace Costigan, Marjorie Wickman, Liz Matthews, Rachel Corey, Lucy McGinnis, half a dozen others, but I don't know who voted against you.
Well, we'll damn well find out, won't we?
Yes, but Mrs. Costigan, there must have been a reason. I see. Well, I do thank you for your time. Goodbye. We all felt that Jason Frame reflected badly upon the hospice as an institution.
Wasn't it the same thing that what's-her-name said?
Almost word for word.
So, the hospice board members all gave the same answer.
It's almost as though Liz Matthews and Rachel lined them all up and pushed through what they wanted.
Can you assume that?
They're the only ones who knew Jason.
So, goodbye frame construction.
John's men are out of a job.
You know, Jason is no angel, but is that
No. We would never have given that contract to Frame Construction if it weren't for John. Now it's going to delay the construction. Oh, boy, this is really a mess.
Oh, Vince? Oh, Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Mary.
Did you just get back?
No, we got back this morning.
Yeah? How did your meetings go?
Our most important meeting was canceled.
Why? Problem?
Mary and Mikey's disappeared.
What are you talking about?
Well, we left Mikey with my mom, and she got sick. Make a long story short, he wound up taking a walk with Matthew Corey, and they ran into Kris McAleer.
And?
Mikey went running to Kris like she was a friend, and she told Matthew that Mom was feeling better and that she wanted him back, and so she took him.
When did this happen?
Wednesday afternoon.
And nobody told me about it until now?
Mary, no one even knew that Mikey wasn't with my mother until yesterday. John called me immediately in Washington, and I flew back as soon as I could.
But why didn't John call me?
I told John to keep a lid on it. He thought that maybe he could find them.
I am responsible to the board for Mikey's welfare.
I know, and I should have had John call you. It's just that everything has been so chaotic since I left Washington.
And the Human Services Board should have been notified immediately.
Well, Mary, we'll deal with them later.
Oh, boy, lots of luck.
Look, we will find Mikey.
No,
we
look,
will.
wait, Mike, why don't you have a cup of coffee? Sit down.
Do you realize that John was here in this room this morning and he didn't say one word to me about
Honey,
this?
he just said he asked him not to say anything to anyone.
May I come in?
Hi, Rick. Yes, of course. Please do. Hi. I don't know if you've ever met my husband. Vince, this is Detective Graham.
It's Rick.
Hi, Rick.
What can I do for you?
Well, Sharlene Watts tells me you know Christine McAleer.
Not very well.
Well, what can you tell me about her? I mean, as far as her mental stability is concerned, professionally speaking.
Well, I've really only spoken with her once, so anything I would say would be a guess, but I think it's possible that she might be suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. She lost a husband and a child in Vietnam.
But that would have been some years ago.
It's a reaction that can take a while to occur.
I see. Maybe you could help me out here. Would you consider her legally insane?
Oh, I couldn't possibly give you a diagnosis at this point. Best I could do is another guess. I think maybe she's trying to bring her dead child back to life.
Look, I don't care what you have to do. You tell the FBI anything to get him in on this case. We got to get Mikey back, because the longer he's away from us, lessens our chances of ever finding him.
Casey, I can't give you an answer to that. All I know is that it was canceled. I wouldn't blame any of the guys if they go out and start looking for other work. Yeah. Listen, have you seen Kris McAleer around there in the last couple of days? Not at all?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Would you like
Do me a
something to go
favor,
with
get
it?
Bill on the phone,
No,
will you?
thanks. Okay, what I need now is exactly why Mikey wasn't in your care.
Well, as I told you, I had to go into town.
Yes, but why?
It was a personal matter.
Medical? Sharlene, the board is going to go through the roof when they find out what happened. And if I want to try to protect Michael, I've just got to have complete answers.
He was an emergency. Something came up, and Jason, he needed me.
Okay, so we say family emergency
Fine.
required Mrs. Watts' presence.
I was here the whole time. Matthew and I have been playing with Mikey, and we just kept him with us.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm really not, Josie. I just need as many facts as I can possibly get. Okay.
Well, I mean, I stayed here by the phone, and Matthew just took him off for a walk by himself.
Yes, I have that. And it was Mikey's response to Kris that made him feel that she could be totally trusted. I have all of that already. What I don't have is where you went exactly.
When I left, I told you I went into town.
Yes, but where were you?
I was at the Corey's.
Oh, at Mac and Rachel's. Okay, well, the more facts I can get, the better it's going to be.
Well, she hasn't talked to anybody on the crew. Nobody's seen her in the last couple of days. I was hoping that she might have talked to one of the guys.
Is she on good terms with them?
Excuse me, Mary.
Yes.
But these reports that you're filling out, they are not going to blame Michael.
I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, Mary. This is not his fault.
I don't think the Human Services Board is going to agree with our point of view. I know they're not.
Zach is pulling in every private investigator he can to help us.
Oh, that's terrific news.
Honey. Oh. Hey, have you gotten any sleep?
Oh,
Donna, Mikey's gonna need a rested mom when he comes back.
he will come back, Michael.
Yes,
he will
he
come
will.
back.
He will.
I can't believe we just never should have left him.
Mary,
We have to talk.
come on in.
Mary? Mary, is there any more news?
No, I'm sorry, no.
What you need to see us about?
Well, I've just come from the Human Services people,
And?
and they're very upset about Mikey being taken naturally.
They're blaming us?
Yeah, probably. A little. But more importantly, they got word that you went over their heads to the senator to arrange for the adoption.
Who told them?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter because the damage is done.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
When Mikey's found, they may not want him returned to you.
No! No!
At least that's the indication I'm getting right now. Maybe with a little bit of time.
Time? We don't have time. Mikey doesn't have time. Mary, don't these people understand what we're going through? Mikey is officially home. The cookie jar is empty.
Come here, let me hold you.
You've been waiting to hold him for a long time.
Oh, I have missed you so much.
Looks like he's missed you, too. Jake, I tell you what, why don't you call up Marley and have her come over and we'll celebrate?
I'd love to, but I gotta get back to the station, Michael, and work on the documentary, okay?
Jake, thank you again for everything. I mean it.
Well, whatever I did, it's just good to see him back with you two guys where he belongs. I'll talk to you guys later, all right?
Okay.
Killer. Is that good
Bye.
cookie? Huh? Is that good? Here.
We owe him a lot.
Yeah, I know we do. I talked with Jake, and I told him that things were going to be different between us. And they will be. You'll see. I
Okay.
promise.
I gotta call Mary.
Oh, yes,
Tell
do.
about Mikey.
Do you know what we're going to do tomorrow? We're going to go out, and I'm going to buy you anything you want that you see. And you're going to get a good night's sleep first, though, okay? Hello?
Mary, this is Michael.
Michael, yes, what happened?
Well, we have one tired and, yes, dirty little boy in our hands.
He's there. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy.
Oh, so are we.
Michael, I have to see you.
Well, now?
Yes, it's very important.